You're tuned in to the loudest, craziest, and most excited bunch of geeks and nerds on this side of the planet. Commentary, views, news, and reviews of the latest to the greatest of all things pop culture. From comics to toys to video games to anime, cartoons, film, and TV. You're about to dive into everything nerdy and geeky in between. This is BJG.
This is Central Tuna.
This is Captain Mike.
This is Police.
This is not.
This is Trickster.
This is Dating 2.0.
This is Renee Cruz Jr. And this.
And this.
This is the G3 Podcast.
Gamers, geeks, and good times.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the G3 Podcast in studio, baby. Woo!
Oh yeah.
We just got here.
Oh, libreng bagong tingnan mo, bagong ganda. First time kami magkakasama. I don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe something wrong will happen. Pero welcome.
Why would you say that?
I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. First time natin magsama-sama sa kwarto. But this is BJG. This is your host. Welcome to this Friday's episode. As you can see, we're in a really good location. We have Notch. We have General Tuna, Jazz. We have Rene. We have Trickster. And we have Captain Mike. And of course, we have Senpai Lee, Palitz, and Bing Bing 2.0 with us. Hello everybody. Hello po. Hello. This is a very new environment for us. This is the first time we're talking to each other face to face. And again, thank you to everybody. Just want to give a huge shout out to Digitrax Studio. Welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you for accommodating the team.
Thank you, Digitrax.
Thank you.
And of course, we are very thankful to Cutprint Media. Ano yun? Ba't may mga gano'n?
Kasi ang ganda nung audio.
Gotta
appreciate
we've never sounded better. We've never sounded intelligent, but we've never sounded
This thing
better.
has a filter.
Yeah.
Right.
They have a filter that, makes
Ang
our...
problema ko lang dito, I was able to hide my insecurities sa Zoom or sa StreamYard. Dito, kitang-kita ko.
Look at those. Look at those.
Look at those. Yeah, look at those.
Yeah.
Sexy.
Yeah, and I'm crazy for
Yan yung insecure.
Ang baba ng self-esteem niya, no?
Pero, that's a good thing that you raised. It's a very good point that you raised because apart from talking together on StreamYard, we haven't really talked to each other in the sense that, we're in the same room and never really got to know each other at this close personal proximity to each other. Ganun. Aww. Oh, this
That close. That close.
Gano'n ka close. Pag ganun, may parang hahalik eh. Pero yeah, I mean, that's what we're gonna be talking about this evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna be talking about how we all got to this point. What is the journey, right? That's started all in childhood, and basically what makes G3, given that we are in a new situation right now, we're in a new location.
1, 2, 3, go.
Copyright strike.
Let's go! Ladies and gentlemen, we're now cancelled by YouTube. Pero,
Hindi, ano naman yan. Since this is one of the few episodes that we're doing that's pre-recorded, he can sing whatever he wants. I-bleep lang natin specific words.
so mga 40 minutes blip tayo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So
mo, Mike.
Grabe yun!
Whoa.
Kakasabi lang.
Ngayon bumaba.
Lee, ilang taon ka lang edgelord?
Sige. Yan. Unfortunately, Lee and Bing could not be with us physically because of geographic reasons. But nonetheless, we're never gonna leave them out of the show because we love you like that. Aww.
We love you like that.
Sabi ko na eh. Galing talaga eh. Meron ba parang may binabasa ka dan? Yung speech mo?
Okay. Do you want me to read it?
No.
Okay.
Don't, man. Please.
Sige. So guys, listen in, and we're gonna be talking about how we got to this point. We're gonna be talking about how we started, and get to know, basically what is geekery, what is nerdery, what what makes pop culture for us. And I think that's the most important part, because we always talk about geeks and nerds and gaming and comics.
Yeah.
That's all we... What?
I thought we were
What?
doing the negative thing.
What a heel,
we were doing
heel turn.
heel turn right away, no? Kalaban siya, no? But we're gonna be talking about stuff that makes us geeks and nerds, and that's the important part. And I want to get to know everybody from the team, starting off with the people that are not physically here with us.
Okay na ba?
Okay na.
Yes, okay na.
Okay na.
Hindi halatang
Hindi halatang mainit ang ulo mo.
We hear you.
Mainit
Hear
mo na
your-
bibing huwag yung bad tripin. Kanina nyo pa pinag-aantay.
Nag-antay niyo ako ng 4.5 oras.
Kararating lang kaya namin
Pero
sa
siguro-
Saka kayong camera.
Oo.
Hindi ka namin
Paano ako
ginost.
magsusungit nito?
So
Hindi
yeah.
namin ginost, tandaan.
Oo, tama. We were with you all the way through thick, through inside joke, through thick.
Through thick.
And thick siya. Thick yung nakita ko eh. Pero sige, let's get started. Bing, you've been part of G3 since inception. It's been
Tusik lang alam ko.
With... Makaka-cancel tayo din.
Walang bleep?
Hindi,
Wala tayo, maraming blips na yun.
Yung ba, through thick and veiny.
Yeah. The thick and veiny. Put your beef in my taco. But anyway,
Eh,
Bing,
It's
you've been with G3 ever since the beginning, and again,
Yeah.
we love you for it, and
That was
we know the kind of sacrifice that you're
tagal
doing.
na, no?
Pero really tell us, what is it really that makes you a member of G3? What kind of a geek are you? Really, like I know that you game, right? We all know you as a she games.
well, masasabi ko
Games ka,
dyan.
games ka. Sorry.
I'm more on, kasi, di ba sa cars din naman ako,
Yeah.
So, parang, we have unique personalities. We have our own areas. Diba? Kumbaga sa akin, cars, Switch games na limited edition or whatever. Si Lee, toys. Diba? Kayo, comics. Ako, cars talaga. As in,
Akala ko i-describe mo na kami lahat tapos tapusin
may
na
dumaan.
natin. Parang ayaw na tayo magkwento. Parang, siya na lang lahat.
Bigyan mo naman kami magsalita dito, puro
Well,
ikaw na lang.
Mainit ulo ko.
Well,
Charot.
she did say na may pasok pa siya. So,
Guys, ano pa sasabi ko sa inyo? Ang sinasabi ni Bing, she's into cars, diba? Tama, she's a drifter eh. Pero grabe yung collection niya ng mga limited edition
Right.
na Switch games. Grabe talaga. Yun lang.
Awkward?
Alam ko may sunod pa.
Ang awkward.
Nabitin ako.
Yeah.
Yun ang sabihin ko.
Well, that's good.
Hindi kasi, well, in the future, magdadagdag pa ako ng mga limited edition kasi may mga nakita ko nung nasa school ako pero hindi ko makuha. Kasi nga,
like what?
we have limited sources.
Like
Kasi
what
nga,
games?
nag-school tayo, walang work,
Walang
konti
pera,
lang ang
ganun.
work.
Yeah.
Yan yung totoo. Walang pera. But, babawi tayo ngayon.
Yeah.
Okay lang, kasi may pera ka lang, may ganda ka pa.
Parang
Ay,
talaga dahil na-hassle ka namin, babawi talaga kami.
I see your shoulder there, oh. Naka-off shoulder ka.
Hindi mag-off shoulder yan kung
Ang
hindi
sister.
member ng G.
Ang sister ko talaga yan. Kami, true thick and thin talaga kami.
Hoy,
ni Bing.
naghintay ako ng 4 hours talaga
And
ano.
as compensation,
Ano,
you get to pick 5 items from Palit's collection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Palits, for sponsoring.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nasa kontrata yan, Palit's. Conjugal property na namin, pati collection.
Teka.
Property mo lang yung conjugal.
Hindi na collection.
Hindi sa amin.
Kami yung magkasama kanina pa.
Oo nga.
Ayan. Buti nga.
Bakit niyo tinanggal si Palits?
Buti nga.
Hindi ka namin masyado marinig.
Sige. Sige, while we're waiting for them to come back,
Alam
let's...
niyo ba naglalaro si Antok na ako?
Kanina pa nga may minumura sila eh.
Oo.
No, but basically what we want to do is we want to
Ano yun?
break it down.
Ayun na siya.
Wait. We want to break it down and we want to classify what kind of geekery we're all into, you know. So games kay Bing, and what kind of a gamer are, kasi maraming subclasses yan.
Yeah.
Right? You have first-person shooters, you have RPGs,
Candy Crush.
you have casuals,
Oh my
match threes. Yung mga yan mga Candy Crush. Gamer yan ba?
Honey Pop.
Ha? Ano? Ano nga?
Alin?
Ayan,
Ano?
ayan, honey pop. Yan tayo. Ay, buntot na akong ano. Kita mo naman, maganda props namin ngayon. Utugin ko lang ngayon. Pero, so,
Honey
Ito
pop?
sa Somali, oh.
oh!
Hi!
Hi, Dopey!
It's dopey.
That's Dopey.
Nilayasan kayo, sorry.
Ayun na.
Aba, loko yun.
He will come. Sige. So you're more of a gamer than anything else, but what types of games are you more akin to? Kasi in the next coming shows, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be doing some stuff that are kind of apropos to what we do as geeks and nerds. So kay Bing, gamer, what kind of games do you normally get yourself interested in?
Aside from the heart, games of the heart.
Games of...
Well,
Anong laro maliban sa apoy? Ano yun?
Ano yun? Bigay!
Yung ba't ganun yung tawa na? Sabi ko,
Mga Armenia,
sabi na,
ano pa
sabi
yun?
na, maliban sa apoy. Maliban sa Armenia, sabi na, maliban sa apoy.
Gumagapang yung tawa.
Oh, sige. What sort of games do you play, man?
oh, I like shooting games.
Shooting.
But,
Anong mga sinushoot naman at saan sinushoot?
Sa head.
So, hindi ako
oh my God!
Nagtatanong lang tayo. I mean, this is a discussion. I'm curious.
Oh, game. Ano sa'yo? Anong
Tsaka I like platformers.
Yung mga reaction lang, yeah. Platform. Yun ang mga
Platformer.
Platformers.
Mga jumping.
Oo, mga jumping.
Tatalon-talon, ganyan, yan. Okay yan.
Talon.
Mabilis ang talo.
G3 to, hindi ito kung anong podcast na nagawa mo. Palibasa pa, please check out yung podcast ni Rene. Medyo hindi po maganda.
Yun.
Yeah.
Palibasa,
Ano?
lalaki.
Palibasa lalaki. Ay, yung mga ganyan ba? Hindi ba yun? Sige, ikaw na lang.
Hindi ba yun
Walang kwenta kausap to katabi. Sige, we all know Lee as a collector. He's into toys. He's also into breaking the hands of 30,000 pesos and above toys.
Right.
As a matter of fact, but you also game. You play great games, and you stream wonderful games.
Kagaya ng Lee.
Interesting game.
What game did you stream that you became famous for?
Games that are educational.
Was it seasonal?
No. Was it related to a specific season of the year?
Yeah.
And is biological.
And is it a saga? Sige, Lee, tell us what makes you a geek, man.
Yeah, like you said, I collect a lot of things from... I started out with antiques. A lot of people don't know I started with antique stuff. Like literal na mga pre-war era.
Mga gamit ni
I had,
Captain Mike.
Everyday
Mga
appliance.
bayonet.
Pre-war,
Yeah, and then-
before World War I.
Yes, so we have those stuff dyan sa Pinas. Very limited. I even dealt with vintage cars at one point.
Oh.
Vintage motorcycles. So that's where I started collecting and then eventually shifted into toys, vintage toys. And then here I am with all these toys, medyo modern na, from Funko. Tulad nung sinasabi na hindi niya pinapakalimutan, resin statues. Like
Nabasag.
the Batman.
Para antique, di ba?
Isipin mo, isa lang yung nabasag pero hanggang ngayon pinag-uusapan mo.
Actually,
Ang lakas ng impact nung
They're the only ones trying to bring it up.
Yeah.
Oh, don't lie. You were the first one to react to it.
Yes.
Why would he do that? I would like to correct
Your
that.
brother's snitching on you, man.
Ito na yung weekly tradition na mag-aaway ang mga ganayo.
Kaya nga eh.
Every time nasa studio kami, feeling ko talaga may magsusuntukan.
Nasa gitna ka pa.
Sige. So now you're into more modern toys, resin statues.
Yeah.
And are you more of a toy collector than a gamer, or how does that balance out?
I mean, I can say 50-50 pa rin. Aside from toys, art toys and all that stuff, Spawn, everything that you can think of in terms of collecting.
Everything we can think of.
I'm still
Yaman talaga ni
into that. But as a gamer, I think it's in my blood. Hindi na mawawala yun. I currently play FPS games, particularly Valorant. And syempre, nagsi-single player games pa rin ako on console. And syempre, Steam games, a few here and there. So far kasi, to be honest, there's not much great games that came out this year.
Reklamo na naman siya. Ito na naman tayo. Reklamo na.
Pero,
Bakit positive,
yeah.
Brad?
Lee, ano?
Kaya mag-try ka kaya mag-develop ng games. Kaya mo madali.
Lee,
Shit eh.
Lee, I want to know kung ano yung mga games na naka-install sa bago mong iPhone.
Yung iPhone
Ah,
14.
best feeds.
I don't, not to discriminate or anything or gatekeep or anything. I don't play much on my phone.
On your what?
On his
On your
new iPhone.
Hindi ako na
on his
masyado
new
nag-game sa
14 Pro
phone
Max.
kahit yung
iPhone. Ano yung
before
iPhone 14 Pro Max?
nayaya ako mag-PUBG Mobile, COD Mobile, Mobile Legends, but hindi ko talaga siya masyado na-enjoy. So mas prefer ko
Pareho
din
tayo.
talaga console and
Alam mo
PC.
yung Summertime Saga, may
For the viewers and listeners, guys. They are, yung Summertime Saga, it was a very, very dark time when I was
Hey! Napanood ka namin nun. It wasn't really dark.
It wasn't that dark.
lang.
It was fun for you.
do
It
it,
was a censored
don't stream
moment.
it.
Don't tell
Very
people what to
dark
do.
time.
I became a fan.
Wait, so
Tama si Jan. Don't tell people what to do. If you want to play and stream it, let them.
wait, so
If
the
they the consequences, let them. You know?
so the video is still
Well,
online,
that's what
like it's
you want.
floating
No.
around on the
I don't think
internet.
so. Kasi natanggal na yung
If someone clipped and someone wants to use it against me, I think
No
it's
one will.
saved somewhere on the internet.
Don't worry,
But
bro.
basically,
No one
I
will.
deleted.
We'll highlight you.
It's
the
in here.
page
It's
that I
in
was
here.
streaming.
It's in here.
So we have a hard
It's a
drive.
hard
It's in the hard drive,
Actually,
Palitz.
You can actually check and you know
Yeah.
it's all
Every,
like.
scroll it
every
na.
incriminating evidence against all G3 members are
Yes.
here.
Yeah,
So,
and lahat yan ipopost namin sa LinkedIn.
Yes, sa Instagram, tapos nakatag lahat ng businesses.
Bakit LinkedIn tanggal ang trabaho? Ganun.
Oh, para ano lang. Parang learn who you do business with.
Right. But for you know, tama na wala.
Sorry,
wala.
we're not using LinkedIn.
Nasar.
I'm not.
Ayan.
Sorry, ako yung hiring manager eh.
Ma'am,
Baka naman, ma'am.
konting ano naman. So Lee is forever going to be associated with Summer through toys. Then kasi I want to tell you I was a fan. I became a fan of his streams because of that.
It was never a dark moment. I understand. It was never a dark moment for you. Probably very blurry, probably censored, pero
It was never dark.
Possibly pixelated.
It was very bright.
To try the game.
yeah.
There was a lot of pixelation at that time, but
And you know,
again,
because of you,
that was something.
nung pinanood ka namin, we were influenced to try out the game.
Oo,
Yeah.
And did you?
You're
Did you
basically
guys?
promoting the game. You
Oh.
know?
Hashtag. Dapat nga ikaw naging spot. Ano na
Dapat ikaw yung nasa ano.
Ambassador.
Dapat ikaw yung nasa case ng game.
Kamukha mo pa. Kamukha mo.
Actually, siyang siya eh.
That's why hindi siya nagsusot ng puting t-shirt if you
Because
notice.
yeah,
Mas puting t-shirt, tsaka red na shorts.
You know what?
Hindi siya nakaka.
this is an advantage of doing edited, pre-recorded videos.
Oh.
We can actually we can insert right now a comparison
Dito?
of his photo
Yeah.
and then the character
Yeah.
from Summertime
Yeah.
Saga.
Kayo na
One
po.
here.
Oo.
One here.
And to all our viewers,
Seriously?
of all our viewers, just sound off in the comments.
We did not
Who,
associate.
sino ang mas bagay na main character? That guy or si Lee?
Didn't we have a recording before that he wore a white shirt?
Yeah, we did. We actually
Yeah.
we can dig
use
that
that.
up.
Use
And
that.
since then,
Yes.
since then, hindi na niya sinuot yung white t-shirt.
Because he
of
was
that.
reminded of his
Eh,
dark past.
parang Lee, worth it yung hinintay mong yung recording, no?
Sarap kung hindi natulog, tapos gaganyanin ka lang mga kabarkada mo.
Para magising siya.
grabe.
We
So-
love that.
So okay, so Bing is more of a platform gamer, more of a shooter gamer. Palitz is really more associated with collecting.
Summertime Saga.
Ulit na naman
Hindi,
tayo.
hindi. It's more associated with collecting when it comes to toys and vintage collecting stuff. That's Palitz. That's what makes him a nerd and a geek. And that gives the both of them a worthy spot. So palakpakan naman natin silang dalawa.
Yeah. My toy.
A worthy spot.
My toy!
Yeah.
Look at my toy in the gnarly hand of my Batman. Sige, dito naman tayo, pare. And feel free to ask questions. So let's start off from the very end, you know. And one of the new members, the guy over there. Si MJ. Hello, MJ.
Oh, thank you,
Palakpakan naman natin si MJ. Pare,
Yeah, he figured all of this out.
Yeah. We just came in here and did nothing and ruined his moment.
Yes.
I will #, we're sorry.
Yeah. So let's get started with the one at the end. One of the newest members of G3, and as you guys know, since 2021, we have been doing this, and we've been sharing our experiences and our thoughts. And one episode, it was a Halloween episode where we decided to get people to come in and call. That guy came in and told us a really weird story about his house in Cavite.
Our lives has forever been changed.
Our lives
For good, for the better, yes.
Is it?
No, was it really for good? Really, was it? For good? I mean,
Ask your questions.
I mean, we weren't like this. We don't talk about people of certain. Anyway.
Mabait kami nun eh.
Oh, we don't talk about that. Rene,
Mabait kayo nun? Okay.
Rene, you also dabble into toys.
Yes.
And you are mostly associating yourself with Western-made stuff for some reason.
Reason.
There's a slur against that. Pero sige pa. Pare, tell us about your geekery, man.
The gaijin stuff.
Yeah. The one with
the
the 3 black bars. So anong yung sayo?
yeah. So yun nga. In terms of geekery, I keep mentioning this in off cam and on cam. It's the analog guy, I think, for the group. I'm into action figures, books, like physical books. Graphic novels, board games as opposed to video games, card games. I think I'm one of the few people who have actually played HeroClix in this, in all of the geek doms that you've had.
Hold on.
Yes, we have Hero Place.
Yeah, we did.
Hindi lang ikaw, Rene. Don't
sorry.
take all the glory.
Hindi, one of the few. Wait, ano lang, sandali lang.
Rene.
Yeah.
When you talk about graphic novels, how graphic are they?
Not as graphic as the games that you play. Not even close. But yeah, HeroClix, you brought up HeroClix, naglalaro kayong dalawa. Pinagawayan niyo ba ito? Just want to be sure. Okay.
Nakatingin si
Baka
Bing.
may maungkat na naman kwento sa inyong magkapatid. But yeah, so analog stuff. I'm learning a lot of things since I joined. So, I made the joke na I'm very happy that you guys invite me to events that I haven't heard of before joining.
Joke lang daw pala yun. Joke
No,
lang.
Hindi, kasi I did not know that Conquest existed. Rev Major, I did yes, these things. Now, like, I'm learning, like, at my age, my advanced age, I'm learning a lot of new things. So that's why I'm very happy to be a part of this. So I'm looking forward to all of the events that we've done in the past. Because it's currently November and we've done a lot of events na.
Pinabalikan ka na.
Yeah,
Gusto kong balikan.
Memories na ayaw mong balikan.
Hindi Conquest yun.
This guy.
Yeah. Okay naman yung Conquest. Notch.
So if you're to associate yourself with a category, right? So you got Bing, who's the platforming racer.
Yeah.
And the shooting platforming racer, you have Palitz, who is now for some reason bowed his head in shame of what we just talked about.
Naglalaro siya ng Summertime Saga sa laptop.
Tama yan.
Honestly.
He's a PC gaming toy collector. What would you be?
My class would be comic book guy. Subclass would be Western pop culture. So TV, movies, professional wrestling.
Yeah.
Hey Stanley. So yun.
Yo Stan, what's
So
up?
those are my things.
Nice. Now, speaking of advanced age, let's move on to the most advanced age of them all. Over to the other side.
Civilization 1 pa.
Ha?
What are you looking at?
Populous. Tribo-tribo pa lang nun. Again, ang social media po niyan ay isang plebisito. So, hindi pa po uso ang social media nun. Pero, again, Captain Mike, so as opposed to Rene, who's one of the newest members of Geek, who's added a lot of value, Captain Mike's been with us since the start. And he's been in charge of all the tech stuff that we do and the videos that we did. He's been exposed to a lot of stuff. I know him as a guy who's streamed one of the best stream UIs ever during his career, so good job on that.
Right.
And now you're here, and now you have advanced your age yet again. So
Actually, I thought that's how you were going to introduce him. Like, we have Rene, one of the newest members. Now we have one of the oldest.
yeah, one of the oldest. Yes.
One of the oldest people.
on Earth.
On Earth.
So tell us your journey into geekery during the Peloponnesian War. What was the first type of nerdery that you did?
Bale, ako started with the 8-bit games.
Akala ko yung Royal Game of
No. Before being an only child kasi, you obviously have your downsides. Wala kang, you only have video games or other toys to play with it. So, I grew up with yung mga green screen pa noon na computers back in the early 80s. Tapos, you started with the 8-bit with the Sega consoles. Tapos, family computer. Doon ko nakita yung how it evolved to what we are looking now. Na yung 3D na yung mga almost real na ngayon yung mga games.
Sanay ka kasi cave paintings lang.
Gano'n.
May mga apoy na lumalabas sa mga devices na ganito lang kalaki.
Tuwan-tuwa na.
You call that a lighter.
Ngayon, if I were to describe kung anong klaseng geek naman ako, it's about the nostalgia back in the 80s, 90s, diba? We were like wala pang technology back ng mga 70s and
Ilan pa kayong single cell organism?
Grabe pa kami noon. Konti na nga lang kami natitira eh.
Ang dalig gawin ito mga jokes sa pagkakarap.
Talaga.
Bale natitira na lang yung ako at saka yung isang politician.
Wait, dalawa. Pangalanan mo yung politician.
Hindi pwede.
Pangalanan mo.
Oo.
Pangalanan mo. Ano yung pangalan?
Wag na.
Sa pangalan,
Enlil. So, parang naalala ko kasi, and that's kind of weird because I want to cut you off real quick because I remember you mentioned that you are based on nostalgia, but you do most of the tech stuff. I remember you assisting the edits with everything. It's very tech, very new. Despite the fact that Turok was based on your high school life. Turok pare, high school mo yun eh. Pero paano?
Turok, man.
Turok?
Turok.
Ay, baba.
Hindi, pero it also applies to you.
Yung Turok.
Nung start na yun ako, paano nag-evolve ako paano nag-evolve yung fascination ko with technology. Nung back in the 80s, 90s. Tapos there was this period na I was just stuck in the 9-to-5 job. Tapos when I decided na sige, let's just call it quits and look for and pursue this passion. Sabi ko sa sarili ko, I think na it is best na ngayon to pursue those things that I haven't played, I haven't finished. Kumbaga, habang maaga pa, while I'm still alive. Habang bata ka pa after 2 millennia. Finally, ay sabi ni Rita Reposa, I'm free! Hindi naman siya sa mundo. Bigyan na tayo trivia. Ito, as a good trivia, it was just this year that I finished Double Dragon 1.
Wait, nag-cheat code ka ba?
No.
Ang tanong.
Hindi siya nag-cheat. Nag-save state siya.
Nintendo Switch.
Same thing eh.
That's not how it was supposed to be played.
Well, wala pa akong access to an 8-bit console, pero once I do, I'd love to play it pa rin naman without the same state.
Right. Okay, so you, where would you are you a gamer? More a gamer, okay. And what kind of gamer would you be if you are to put a subclass to it?
Subclass. Well, mostly retro ang ano ko eh. Hindi.
Barbarian.
Mostly mga classic games eh. Platformers din, obviously. Pero yung mga games kasi na pinipili ko are the games not really most played by a lot of people.
But you played Clash of Clans.
Clash Royale, right? Clash Royale. Diba? So, mobile games din is a thing for me. Kasi yun yung, kumbaga, yun yung tumatak sa akin eh. So, kumbaga, when kahit ako lang mag-isa siya naglalaro nun, I will just play it because I'm happy playing it.
Right.
Wow.
So similar to and Palits and Bing, feel free to crash and ask the question, especially pag nagkukwento si Captain Mike ng something new.
Marami kayo matutunan.
Para siya nagkukwento para si Kuya Boji.
Hindi, kaya lagi niya nilalaro yung Clash of Clans, guys. Kasi naaalala niya yung childhood niya, guys.
Sugot! Vikings era.
Para pag naglaro siya,
Diba? Nung Viking Age kasi ganun yung time nila. Suguran, patayan. Naaalala niya siya.
Conquer
Well,
but
wait.
you're making it sound brutal.
Cap, you said you used to play Clash Royale. I actually saw the streams. You showed me his streams. Are you playing any mobile games now?
Apart from Summertime Saga New Edition.
No.
There's a new edition?
I think so.
Meron ba Palits?
Brawl Stars is another game.
Why do you ask me?
We asked the endorser.
You just had to follow suit.
Who else would know?
So Brawl Stars is one
Brawl
thing.
Stars.
Actually guys, si BJ yung laging updated sa Summertime Saga. He even tells me, actually may bagong story.
Okay. Lahat kami nakatingin sa'yo ngayon.
Kung kaibigan
BJ,
nanonood yung mama
as a
ko.
dad,
Nanonood ng mama ko.
you're dad!
Mama, I love you. Family friendly po kami dito. Okay, sige.
I'm sorry, you were playing
So,
what?
yun
Still?
Brawl Stars?
Brawl Stars is another one. Is another Supercell game. Boom Beach is another Supercell game. For some reason, puro ako hit sa Supercell. I play mga mystery games din. Kung what tickles my fancy lang. Minsan gusto ko ng mystery games, gusto ko ng platformer, minsan gusto ko magano.
Like Nancy Drew.
And
May gusto siya sabihin after you said tickles my fancy. Huwag mong pigilan, BJ.
Just
Let it out.
Let it out.
Pansin niyo pagka ganyan
Ang dinig ko kasi, whatever tickles my panty. Sorry.
Samuel.
the sound guy needs to fix his headset.
I'm sorry. Sige. Total, we had a historical run-through of civilization. At since bumalik na si General, for some reason, tumayo.
I have a full bladder, man. Like, I've been holding it in since the intro.
Na-imagine ko sarili ko ganun ang mangyayari. Ang problema kay General, ang dali. Sa akin, ang hirap.
That's why I picked this spot. But the perfect spot is actually Rene's spot, you know?
Right. Get out. But he's the major blocker.
Yeah,
Pero,
but I will still choose to pee here.
Because real men won't move,
Yes.
you know? Mga misogynist. So first of all, palakpakan natin, let's all welcome Jazz Comoda to Manila. Manila, recently transported from parts unknown. But welcome to Manila.
Thank you.
As you guys know, he's a popular shoutcaster, commentator for Dota 2. He worked with paid agencies, unlike our organization. We do this pro bono. So if you have help us, please.
So he's a loving husband.
And a loving husband, yan.
So he's a good person.
So just kamusta yung magtrabaho sa G3 nang walang bayad?
Opo.
Actually, it's okay. I love it. Because I'm getting paid with food from DJ's house.
Yeah!
Because I'm staying at their house right now. And first time ever in my life that I have 5 meals per day.
Wait, full meals to.
Five full meals
Not
per
snacks.
day.
Kanin ba to lagi?
Kanin ulam.
Kanin, ulam.
Okay.
Kung hindi naman, yung merienda nakakabusog.
May midnight snack.
May midnight snack.
Yeah.
It's a weird story. Here's a weird story, alright?
Okay.
Back in Jensen, we have our dinner at 6.
Okay.
So there was this time that we were from Market, umuwi kami. So there was food on the table, so niyay, sige kain tayo. So that was 6 p.m. Like we ate, I had my fill, and then went upstairs, went to the room, and we were about to rest, right? 8 p.m. came, I hear a knock on the door. So inopen ni BJ. Sabi niya, tara, kain tayo! I was like, what? I was like, kain tayo, dinner! I was like, wasn't that dinner? Sabi niya, no, merienda lang yun.
Wait, ano ang kinain nyo ng 6? Ano kinain nyo ng 8?
Gosh,
We ate, because there was a party.
Right,
There was a
right.
party, so we ate what's left of the party.
So yung we had palabok
Palabok and barbecue.
And barbecue.
Yeah, palabok and barbecue.
and cake
And cake. So,
and soft drinks and
that's
some
a
ice
full
cream.
meal, you know,
Yes.
for me. That's a full meal.
Oh.
Medyo nabusog ako doon. And now, that 8, sabi niya, labas tayo kakain. It's like, okay. It's like, I was like, I told Lala, "Tara, sama tayo, kain tayo." Kasi, I mean, kapag si BJ naman, alam ko naman na he knows the spots where, you know, masarap yung pagkain.
Oh, yeah.
So, we went to this, what you call that place?
It's a diner.
I went to this diner, and I was supposed to eat bangus. Sabi niya, binutol niya ako. Sabi niya, lechon kawali. Lechon kawali. I was
Wait,
like,
hindi ba bawal, sir?
I just got diagnosed with a lot of high blood, uric acid, you know, gout, and then kidney stones.
Hindi kaya papatayin ka ni BJ.
No, I won't. I mean, I enjoy it. It's good. The food is
malaki
good.
si Bigong.
So,
Hey,
yeah.
I've never served munggo. That's one thing.
Oh, yeah, that's one
I
thing.
haven't never served munggo.
Pero bago siya dumating, pinag-uusapan natin, gusto mong lagyan ng munggo yung pagkain.
Secretly sa ilalim ng kanin. No?
Pero so dahil hindi mo ginawa, mabuting tao ka.
Gusto ko ng medal. Bakit?
Hindi mo siya pinatay sa gout, pero sa high blood pa.
So okay, wala na po sa usapan. No? Anyway, sige. So I hope you enjoy your stay. I hope you're
Yes.
enjoying your stay.
Welcome to the family, son.
Welcome. And I just want to clarify. If you think we have food, you go to his house. You'll give up. I swear. Alright, so while that's happening, he's continuously working with his Web3. You're a Web3 guy nowadays. Very modern stuff, cryptocurrencies, NFTs. That's what he's into. But you're mostly associated really with esports.
Yeah.
Ang tunay na general. Esports. It's in the game. So parang mali. But would you consider yourself as solely as a gamer, or are there other parts of
Putol sila.
geek and pop culture?
Putol.
Alin na po?
Putol daw.
Sino putol?
Wag mo kami putulan. Please.
Lahat buo pa.
Buo pa to. All glorious 2 inches of it. So what is your would you consider yourself
Kami pang
just a
dito
gamer,
yung
or
format
other
natin.
stuff that you're interested in?
I mean, I don't like. I just like I told you guys.
Pero
I
tayo
don't
na sarili
collect,
natin kasi feeling ko pag sa yard, ang magiging issue is yung sumasabay yung audio nila sa audio natin. Hindi niya
Yung
masaset.
actually, nagre-record na ako eh.
Ganun ba?
Buti na lang sinabi mo.
Sinabi ako
Dinig na, ganun
So
pala.
ngayon meron kayong
Buti na
mga
lang
balak
sinabi
na
mo.
kayong dalawa lang.
May agenda pala kayo.
Ano yun? Sino heathen agenda. Meron kayong heathen agenda.
Heathens.
Yan.
Heathens agendas.
Yung parang pang kalapit-lapit na nabubulong ako sa
Nagawa niyo magbulungan, magkaibang bansa kayo.
Hindi kasi maganda yung microphone namin eh.
I should know kasi umiilaw yung mic.
Kaya bubulong lang kami ni Lee.
Kailan ba natin
Oh, they're back! Okay.
Ano daw?
Kailan ba natin sasaksakin si Mac?
Try natin yan.
Ano daw?
So okay, so Web3 gaming, NFTs, are there other stuff other than esports and Web3 are you interested
I
in?
think wala na eh. Kasi
Wala
I
na.
told you guys, I don't collect toys, I don't collect consoles.
Eh bakit
I just play
nandito ka?
games. Because I'm your esports and Web3 guy.
Munggo! Gawin mo nga in 3, 2, 1.
Mungo!
Ba talaga yung munggo?
Nakaloko talaga yung munggo na yan.
Kawawa yung text.
Hindi, kayang-kaya to ni MJ. Hail, hail, alma mater.
Yes, let's go.
Yo, what's up? You know, bro?
Saan ang yung tenga nyo dyan?
You know what it is!
So he's the Web3 guy, he's an esports guy. Yan ang kilalang bilang rap god ng Southwest.
And he's the only guy na nasa TV.
Nasa?
Nasa TV.
TV, okay.
Oh.
Linawin mo, iba yung naririnig ko kasi. Nasaan? TV! Okay, sige. Thank you. But you're not
Guys,
really anything else.
let me just share.
Yeah.
Let me just share this, guys. Habang nakikwentuhan naman tayo tungkol kay General, no? When I learned that he was gonna be part of G3, I was so stoked. Kasi sobrang fan ako ni General.
Oh.
When I was watching him
Parang
casting
di naman
Dota
yung
2,
sinabi mo nung...
that was such a big thing for me. Kaya nung medyo iba yung narrative ngayon kasi nagre-record tayo ng episode. But
Tama,
I'm
tama.
such a big fan. Talagang na-starstruck din ako nung nag-guest siya sa
Actually.
G3 episode last year. Kaya nung nakasama natin siya, sabi ko, wow, big time na yung G3.
Oo naman,
Sabi ko, kaya magsasahod ni DJ. Kaya
Bakit ako?
Actually, to dovetail lang doon sa kwento ni Geek. Nung nag-iisip kami nila BJ na to-expand, sabi namin, so sino kaya yung gusto pwede natin i-invite? Right. Nasa isip namin, we had a few names. Ang unang lumabas dyan si Jazz.
Right. Because he was a guest in,
He was a
in
guest.
a former episode.
Ang problema nun was, of course, kilala naman natin
Yeah.
si Jazz, di ba? We know, kilala natin yung study niya sa industry.
Right.
So, inisip namin parang, tatanggapin niya kaya?
Yeah, that was the thing in our minds.
Diba?
Like, are we good enough for Jazz?
Sino ba kami? Mga hampas lupa lang kami, pero si Jazz nandun kasi.
Nasa TV na.
Rap God.
Rough God.
Rap God, shit.
Oh.
Kaya yun, inisip namin. So, kinausap namin siya. And surprisingly, agad-agad sabi, let's go, yes! Yun.
Walang pag-iimbot.
Walang isip-isip.
No hesitation.
No hesitation whatsoever.
Hindi ba kayo napraning at that point? Bakit bigla niyang tinanggap agad?
Actually, ang iniisip namin, baka sisingilin tayo nito.
Oo.
Totoo talaga kami. I mean, we never expected it. Although, syempre...
Ano ang nagpa-oo sa'yo?
Yeah.
What made you say yes?
Ang ganda ng tanong mo.
Thank you.
There was this, I posted I think
yeah.
you saw that post, diba, na I'm looking for something to do. Diba?
Exactly. Yun yung
Na
nakita
I was looking for a radio, I was looking for a radio station, I was looking for a podcast group, para lang
Right.
ma-joinan. And then, immediately, like, these guys contacted me agad. On our old GC pa. Diba?
Oh, yeah.
On our old GC last year. So like, sabi ko, sige G! I mean, I really wanted to work with, Chino and the guys before, na maging guest, and then now to be part of the crew, I grabbed the opportunity. Yun lang.
Kamusta naman ngayon? I mean, how
Yeah, yung tanong ni Bing eh.
Do you regret?
May pagsisisi ba?
Wait, Lee, kung meron kang gustong sabihin, retreat mo na lang sila.
Right now, seeing you guys, feeling ko talaga, joke lang. But yeah, I mean, it's fun being with you.
Yes,
Come on.
it is.
It's fun being with people, who love things because they love things. Not forcing themselves to love something because of money. Yung ganun
Exactly.
yun.
Pag ayaw namin mag-worms.io, ayaw namin mag-worms.io.
Correct.
Diba?
We cannot force ourselves with money because to begin with, we don't have money.
Wala naman talaga.
Kahit porsahin mo ko, wala eh.
Yet.
Not yet. Pero sige, thank you, Jazz.
Mamaya magkakapera tayo, mag-hold up tayo.
Nasa Makati tayo, uso limos ngayon.
Madali lang to.
Well, okay, so moving to my right, so as opposed to Jazz, this is what Chino and I thought, and we were talking to Captain Mike about it. The next guy is the next fit. When we were thinking if Jazz was gonna take, we already knew we want to get this guy.
Oh, yeah.
He's been in the comments there, lurking, correcting people in the comment section.
In the comment section.
Actually putting himself out there and telling us that he's way, way, way better than what we're talking about. So sabi ko, let's go get him. Sabi niya, ano pa inaantay mo? Kusapin mo na. So I went home, I talked to him, sali ka sa podcast namin. Tinignan lang ako. Bakit?
You really
That's a
said
legit
that?
question.
Bakit? Well, none other than my brother Trickster, of course. He's one of our newest members also. And apart from the physical threat that I would impose on you, why did you join the team? Interesting.
Actually, I never doubted that he'd say yes. Alam mo bakit?
Bakit?
Kasi he showed so much enthusiasm pag nandun siya sa comments.
So, actually,
Diba?
Correcting people.
Nakakatuwa talaga pag nakikita ko yung pangalan ng kapatid mo. Kaya sabi ko, hindi, kunin na natin yung Joshua. Inisip ko, nung sinabi ko yun, parang inisip ni DJ, so ako mawawala ako.
Parang
ano pa yung silbi ko dito?
Parang story of his life. Ayun na naman. Yung kapatid ko na naman.
Ang bihirang
Over
buhay
me.
ko.
Inauna ako
Ilang taon mo na sinasabi yan?
Oo na ako lumabas
Mas matagal ako naging bunso Ba't ganon? 6 years? Tapos nung dumating yan, wala yung mga laruan ko. Anyway, welcome. We're very happy. We're very happy with you.
Hey, Dr. Phil, help!
Yeah, so we're gonna modify the question with you because we know you're into comics, we know you're into games, you know where you're
into everything, basically.
So out of the seven dwarves, if the seven dwarves, as yung joke ni George Carlin, alam niyo, that the seven dwarves are engaged in narcotics, he's dopey. So he's into everything. So yeah, why did you join the group?
That's my dog!
I am Hi, Dopey. Dopey will be into everything also. I promise. Tignan mo, antayin mo lang yan. Pero yeah, welcome to the team, man. And what made you say yes? And why are you here? Nakakasar ako eh.
Aside from getting dragged into this show,
What the hell?
Alright. If you were forced or coerced or whatsoever
And
to
you were-
doing this show, blink twice.
Blink twice.
Wow!
And the camera got it.
Walang hesitation. They just started blinking.
I started blinking, you know.
Sige.
What did you tell him, BJ?
What threat?
Kind of
Pansit
thrill.
Canton o sasali ka sa John? Hindi, ano I've always known him to be dabbling into everything. You know, he's a netizen. He knows the news, you know, stuff. But really, you've brought a lot to the show. But what made you say yes to it to begin with?
I you know, one reason was I was kind of jealous you were talking about these kinds of stuff, especially.
Siya pa yung na-jealous. Nakasar ako
For
bigla.
the first time!
For the first time.
Yeah.
Why not? Like, you know, like you were talking about stuff like Bruce Lee and, you know, the Halloween special that I especially like.
Right.
You were there.
Yeah, that was my first ano. Pero when you were listening to them talking about these things, did you really feel jealous or did you feel the need na kailangan ko sumali kasi mali lahat ng sinasabi?
Kaya ako sumali. Para bungatan ko na naman.
I have to show him up.
Kailangan ko to i-correct. Sasali ako.
Sasali ako.
Kailangan ko kayo
Oh,
i-correct.
pagod na ako
Mali kayo
mag-type.
ng mga
Correct.
Pagod na ako
Mali-mali yung
mag-type.
impormasyon niya.
Sasali na ako.
Nag-research pa kayo, mali naman.
Kulang pa. Sige, wait, tuloy.
Oh, you know, well, aside from that, I found their banter
Nag-aral tayo man
really
naman.
fun. So, the conversation was engaging. So I guess when he came and offered, I was hesitant. Maybe I was thinking, I don't know. Maybe I won't be able to add anything to the discussion, or you know, I won't be able to get to talk about the things I want to talk about. So in the end, I just took a chance. Basically, yeah. Why not? There's no harm in trying it anyway, right? So, that's what I know.
No harm in trying. I don't know if I'm going to contribute. Nung unang episode, lahat kami tinalo mo 640. Alam mo yun? Ano yun? Di ba? But
Those questions were kind of too easy. So.
yeah.
Too easy.
Episode, right? Where we did the question and answer,
game, yeah.
the Jeopardy game.
Yeah.
And to be honest, to be completely honest, I did not show him anything. I did not.
I didn't know about it.
I've already made the questions. I've already selected the images, and I didn't even tell him that there was going to be something like that. He just went in there, and then the score was 640 to 400. First place was him. Second place was Rene. But there's a 200-point gap between the two, and we just lost because we keep getting things wrong. Right mine was wrong. So lahat kami nalibing sa ilalim.
And he never got anything wrong.
He did not get one thing wrong. Not one
Exactly,
thing.
kaya nga siya nandito eh.
Yeah. Hindi, kasi nga, parang lagi tayong mali. Di,
Oo, di ba? May kasuwag, di ba? I-correct niya lahat.
Contrary to popular belief, I do not know everything. I'm more of a jack.
I just know most things.
Hindi, parang hindi nyo narinig yung yabang dun eh. Yung yabang part was contrary to popular belief.
So,
I know you guys think that I know everything.
I know you and everyone else thinks that I know
Guys,
everything.
I don't know.
Among
few
this
things,
group.
eh.
Okay.
Okay.
Among this group.
Sige. So with the extensive knowledge that you have in pop culture and all that, what category would you consider yourself to be more of?
a god?
Subclass.
Are you
divine.
a god or a deity?
I don't like
Gamer.
makukorek ka na naman. Sino?
Ito, ayusin ko na nga yung tanong ko eh. Baka mamaya. Gamer, collector, comic book lover, anime connoisseur, you know,
Loving brother.
Siya si Odin.
Oh.
All father.
all omniscient. Oh no.
recently I'm of course more into games. I can actually just dive into anything, try it. If I don't like it, I'll just move on. But I will still keep an eye out on this thing and see how it develops over time. Like, you know, Summertime Saga or
Or honey pop, or
that was very easy to 100% by the way. But you know,
Wait, what?
Wait, what was that game we were talking about in a previous episode?
Gal.
Gal's Panic.
Gal's
Yes,
Panic.
Gal's Panic. yeah.
Where's the
Where's the
story?
Huh?
Where's the folder?
Where's the
still
fold?
organized.
Ganun kadami yun.
I'm still organizing. 100 plus pala yung mga games na ganun.
And he just showed up, Palits, without him even realizing it. He said it's easy to 100 Summertime Saga.
No, not Summertime Saga. I meant Honey Pop.
Di kinorek ka na naman in
Sorry.
public.
Sorry. In public.
Oh,
Wag kang matutulog mamaya. Malapit ako sa iyo ngayon.
may unan ka sa mukha.
Speaking of it.
We move on to Notch. Notch has been with us for ever since. He's actually one of the first people who started G3. Siya yung nag-umpisa with a couple of people. At hindi tayo magiging G3 kung wala si Notch. Kaya palakpakan nyo si... Mag-walling ka sumandal kayo, parang hinihimatay. Natural. Very natural. But yeah, that's Notch. Notch started the whole group along with a couple of other people.
Hindi ako, pero there are a couple of other guys with me who started
With
it. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So-
actually, you were part of the...
No, you guys called me in. That's the thing.
Oh yeah,
But you already were there. Along with Lee, actually.
Lee and Bing.
Lee and Bing, yeah.
Lee and Bing.
Yan ang mga founder po dito. Despite the fact na ang pinakamatanda ay si Captain Mike, at ang pinakabata ay si Jazz. Ang nagsimula po niyan na itong mga tatlong
Actually,
tatlo
to tell the story, before G, ako, si Lee, and some other guys. Si Almond.
Shout
si
out,
Raven
shout
Eye.
out,
Shout out
shout
kay
out.
Almond. Kay Raven Eye. So, nag-uusap kaming tatlo. And we were thinking about...
Tinatawanan ka pa.
creating a group, not a podcast group, pero more of similar to Tier 1 or Rumble Royale, wherein we take better care of streams. Not to say na they're not taking care of theirs, pero you know, aalagaan talaga namin. I mean, we choose who we want to work with, yung mga ganon. And then, I guess it evolved to something similar to Gina, medyo podcast group na. It was when we were talking, kami tatlo. Tapos, yung isang kaibigan natin si JC, who I was with in game ako before, prior. Kaya pati si Rafi, gusto rin namin magkaroon ng podcast kasi we were doing podcast before sa game ako. And said, okay, sige, let's start it muna sa podcast. And then, you know, maraming nangyari. We had...
Bakit nalulungkot si Mike? Huwag ka malungkot, Mike. Parang naalala ko
Reminisce
lahat.
nga. Kasi nung panahon niya, hindi naman ganito yung podcast eh.
Tambol-tambol lang nun eh. Tapos kwento-kwento.
Fire signals lang yung podcast noon.
Yun ang tweet.
Makikita nila yung usok sa langit. Parang, uy, may bagong post si Captain Mike.
Hashtag.
Medyo maputi ito.
Hashtag converge. Anyway.
Medyo marami tayo before, no? Pero the show evolved and some people had to go to do other things. And then
Go south.
nag-end na lang na naging apat na lang tayo. Kasi at the time, Lee also had to leave because of business.
Right.
Business,
At the time.
Yung time talaga. To So naging 4 na lang tayo. Bing was also busy with her schoolwork, pero she stood by us. All the way. Tapos yun. And then,
Alam mo, dapat lang ako, manager lang ako eh.
Yes po.
yes, madam.
Yes, madam.
Yes,
Sabi niya na dapat ganun lang ako eh.
Yes, madam.
Si Bing lang, the only thorn among the roses.
Oh, yeah.
Siya ang pinakamapatinik sa amin.
Actually, tinanong namin siya. We were also wondering kasi baka gusto niya mag-focus eh. Gusto niya mag-focus sa school. But surprisingly, she wanted to also be here with us. So, nagtuloy-tuloy kami. And then, that's when, we decided na, sige, let's do this for real. Tuloy-tuloy na natin, then let's expand.
Right.
And then, that's how Jazz, Rene, Joshua, and then Lee came back.
Yeah.
Lee came back. Then yun na, this is G. And ako, personally,
Parang napaka, ano lang, no?
napaka
Baka koral.
Hindi, kasi diba, parang kailan lang. Parang napaka,
Demonetized!
Ako personally,
Kailan ba?
yung ginawa natin,
Kailan ka ba ulit bumalik?
this was a goal that we just set nung binuo namin yung G. Right now, we're slowly climbing towards that goal. And ako personally, I hindi namin magagawa yun without all of you na i-accept yung invite namin na sumama dito kahit maliit pa lang tayo time na yun.
Naririnig nyo kami pero di
So yeah,
namin kayo
G.
naririnig.
G3.
Narinig mo kami, Lee. Salamat sa pagbalik. Pero
sana hindi ka na umalis.
pero sana may cash. Sana may cash.
Siya kasama mo.
Yeah, I remember.
Lagi namin kayo naririnig, by the way. Hindi kayo nawawala.
Kahit akala nyo nadidisconnect kayo, narinig namin kayo. Yung mga plano-plano
yung mga
nyo.
plano nyo.
Kayo lang yung nakawala.
There was even a Saturday version.
Sa amin.
There's a Saturday version of the show
Yeah.
that Bing does very, very well. And we miss doing that, and hopefully when Bing becomes freer, that'll be
Sana magawa.
sana magawa natin. And that's it. You have your prehistoric. Sorry.
Prehistoric friend.
We have the tech guy who's into nostalgia. We have Mr. Analog over here who's into books, board games, and all that stuff. Western pop culture. We have an esports Web3 guy who's into a lot of competitive games. We have somebody who is omniscient, but that is into everything. And then of course you have Chino, you are a comic book dude primarily, correct?
Well, gaming and comic books, TV series, mga ganun.
Aside from being the heart and soul of G3.
Yes.
He paid me to say that.
Pero ako, ever since nung bata talaga, nahilig talaga ako sa comics. I was collecting Image comics pa before.
Image.
I was reading
Savage
Gen
Dragon.
13, Gen 30,
Yeah.
Yung mga ganun. Witchblade. And then, of course, gaming as well. So, I wouldn't say na I focused on one specific thing. Pero, probably enthusiast would be a good definition for it.
Right.
An enthusiast on anything. Kasi I've entered the rabbit hole of toys currently. Diba? So, ginaya ko nga sila eh. Pinasira ko yung kamay ng Batman
Yeah.
ko.
Actually,
Para lang gumaya sa kanya. Si idol ko yan eh. Pero, yun. Diba? So, yun. I've been dabbling to toys. Next year,
Kita ko yun.
may inaabangan ako na Storm Collectible, my first one.
Tokyo!
Not the last one, definitely. So, medyo enthusiast. I'd like to try out new things.
Right. And there, ladies and gentlemen, that is the G3 team. We've been very thankful for all your support. And look us
Wait.
Yeah.
How about you?
Other than the guy who collects masks for a living, and
Masks?
Oh,
Yeah.
N95.
Story
Wait
lang
lang.
about BJ.
Para si BJ.
Ito nga.
Story lang about BJ. No? So
Mask.
ako si Lee and si Almon, si Bing, and sila JC, no? The few members that started it all. we were talking about starting this, no? And then ako, naisip ko, ba't di natin tawagin si BJ? Isama natin siya.
Hindi ko pa kilala si BJ.
Oo, si BJ, nakilala ko siya when he wanted to
Nakikita ko lang si
interview us
BJ.
for game ako.
Right.
For game ako, no? So we got to talking, ganyan. So, this guy, he had a podcast prior to us having one.
Right.
He ran it by himself. Tapos, left that, and created his own. So, naisip ko, parang ang dami na experience nito eh. So, sama na natin siya. Kasi, if we'd like to have someone who can do this, he'd be the guy. Diba? So, we did. So, we were thankful na tinanggap niya. And then, a few years later, 2 years? 2 years na ginagawa. 2 years? Yeah. Nandito pa rin siya. So, ayaw mo talaga umalis?
Andiyan na yung kapatid ko eh. Mamaya lang.
Chino, that's no way to talk to your boss.
What?
Sorry, sir!
No, but really, you know, it's been an honor to run with the wolves. You know, this is all. It's been an honor. I've always enjoyed being in the thick of things, being in the trenches, so to speak. And if I have to categorize myself into anything, I am first and foremost and forever will be
a fan of you guys.
your fan. No, really, I keep saying that. Wait. Let me explain. I'm a fan of everything that you guys do. I'm a fan of.
You guys argue like you're married. That's how you sound like.
Then wait for the makeup. My makeup, yeah, mamaya.
We haven't announced it yet, Rene.
I'm sorry.
My God, now we're out. No, really. I keep saying this because I'm a fan of everything that you guys do. You know, I'm a fan of the books and of the video games and of the tabletop and of the retro nostalgia. He's a huge fan of Suikoden, and I also like it too. Obviously, you know, I'm a fan of esports. I've always been interested in esports. We used to play competitive StarCraft back in the day. And obviously, my brother and I, we've been doing fighting games. You know, we've been growing up.
Actual fighting.
Actual fighting.
So there's a story that will be told by my brother soon.
I think you're here.
Right? The story that will be told by my brother soon and how he became that. Yeah, and
How he became that.
That.
Why are you making it sound like it's a bad thing?
That evolution, you know, that's forced mutation.
Alam nyo guys, sobrang humble ni BJ. He never tells what his resume is. If you guys will know, sa viewers natin and listeners, if you will know BJ's resume in pop culture, it's so big. Sobrang haba na.
So big.
Parang hindi maganda yung pagkakasabi.
So big.
It's massive.
Massive.
When I first met him,
Tight.
I was nagulat ako kasi
Kasi ang laki. Nagulat ka sa laki, ano?
Bigla nila nasabi that he was a part of Combatron. And if you don't know, meron siyang cameo sa Combatron.
Wait, ano ba to? Hindi to secret,
the biggest...
No.
Okay.
Hindi to secret.
Sa comics.
Sa comics.
It was a comics, yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
And napaka-big fan ako ng Comic-Con, the 90s era made it for me. Sobrang kilala, the that he know in the industry is so big. That's what get to interview such interesting people, especially the 13 episode that we did for Geek.
Oh, yeah.
That was like a game changer for me. It
Actually,
opened up
I was surprised.
like,
so
holy.
Yeah. Ang resume niya ay dako.
Ang tigap na sa demonyo. Dakil.
Nugget mo.
Guys, ay ko, nauntog na naman ako.
Watch your head, bro.
Sobrang
Watch
laki.
your head.
Hindi yung kasi. Guys, you don't call me BJ for nothing. But anyway, you know, I'd like to expand the conversation more. And like I said, you know, there are more stories to tell. More stories to discover, more communities to enter, and more journeys. Enter, pasok na ng pasok.
Kaya natin katulad sarili natin when we were doing this virtually. Bakit nung magkakaharap tayo?
May bago akong tawag sa'yo.
Right.
Ano yung bago mong tawag kay BJ?
Bill.
Bill? Visit.
Bill.
Or ano? Ako meron din.
Ay, ano? Billy.
Willie.
Willie. Bigyan ng jacket!
Bill.
Kasi ganito yan. Kasi sa sa US, pag William ang pangalan mo, Bill ang nickname mo.
Yeah, that's true. Didn't
I
father
don't know
call
why.
Bill sometimes
I don't know why na kung ba.
Bill. Sabi niya, kunin mo yung bill. Papaluin kita. yun yung bill ka. But yeah, unfortunately, we'd like to continue this, but I want to end it differently, and I'd like to welcome you to G3 Podcast 2.0.
Yeah!
This is going to be the start of many things that we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing more stuff. We're going to be telling more stories.
Brother Priest!
Brother Priest! This is who we are. This is what we're going to be doing, and you will see us do much, much more in the next episodes. This has been your host, BJG, as always, with our brother Trickster, Notches in the house, General Tuna, Captain Mike, and Rene Cruz Jr., that guy with Lee, and Bing Bing 2.0, G3 Podcast 2.0 is signing out our first episode. We'll catch you in the next episode next Friday. Bye-bye and welcome! Woohoo!
After 1 month, masisira siguro yung mga equipment.
Please, no.
Saan naman?
No.
Mahal daw to eh.
Wala akong pambayad.
This is who we are, unfortunately.
You have us.
Digitrax.
3, 2, 1.
Maganda sana.